Today we're going to start the next video. I believe it's video 4 on the abstract plaster sculpture. This is kind of where I left off in the last video. You have my sketch on the left, and then the clay maquette is in the center, and then the plaster block is on the right hand side. You can see I started on both sides. There are some issues of uniformity, so I need to work on making it a little more symmetrical, trimming it down a little bit, opening it up a little bit, and then starting to open up that hole and get into the details. So that's what you're going to see today on the time-lapse video. All right, today on the time-lapse video, I'm going to work on opening up this section down here. So it's nice sometimes to come in with a pencil and figure out what it is you're trying to do and further define what you need to remove. Because most of that area is going to be removed anyways, drawing a little bit on with the pencil is not a problem. Once you open the area up, it becomes more difficult. So I want to go slowly, and you'll see that with my work. Okay, real useful material for smoothing out are drywall sanding screens. These are used if you're doing drywall work, but I have a few of these in the classroom. The one I'm using is a medium 100 grit, and you can see I did one side. This is where I was after I had used the rasp. And that was just, I was using that to even it out. And then I'm going to use the drywall screen to smooth it out, and you'll see that in the time lapse. But basically, you can use the drywall screen either on a block of wood or on a little holder, and that smooths it out really quickly. Okay, so this is where I'm at after I guess this is the second day I've been working on the plaster. So I worked 2 days on the clay maquette, and then I worked 2 days on the plaster. So getting now a little bit closer to the size and shape. I'm still a little bit more sort of bulbous on the plaster. I need to trim that down, but I am starting to get the curvature the way that I would like it. Put the sculpture on the bending wheel so you can see as it's turning around some different shapes. As I talked about before, it's kind of has a sense of a flower in a way. Maybe this is as far as you get. maybe you don't get into a ton of details. I am going to do some details on mine, but depending on what you're doing, you know, you may only get just a basic form, and that might be okay.